All right, ladies. Even when we talk about toys, I find myself down the information rabbit hole of research. So exactly. Oh no. After our last podcast, there were some things that were mentioned that I was like, I want to dig a little deeper on that and figure it out or learn more. And in my digging, I want to just circle back to the Easy Bake Oven because I know Molly, you brought it up.
Yes.
Did you love that toy?
Yes, everyone did. I mean, if you had an Easy Bake Oven, you loved it.
You were awesome.
It was fantastic.
It was the bomb.
Yes.
There was this rumor or this fear around the Easy Bake Oven that it was radioactive. Did you know that?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Never heard that. No.
Yeah. So the funny thing about the Easy Bake Oven is that the very first Easy Bake Oven sold 500,000 Easy Bake Ovens. Okay.
Okay.
Now, this is back in like 1963. The Easy Bake Oven is in history one of the most expensive toys that ever came out when it came out.
How much did it cost at the time?
It cost at the time like $15.60, but that's $170 today, they said.
Oh, wow.
I would say about $200. Yeah.
Almost $200.
Wow.
It said it fluctuated depending on tax and state, like between $160 and $170. For at the time, it was one of the most expensive toys ever. And they still sold 500,000. When you think about the population back then and everything, that's a lot of toys and a lot of money.
Yes.
That's more expensive than video games.
I know. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. It's really crazy.
Well, can't you get a microwave now for like $100?
Exactly.
I mean,
yeah. You can get a smart TV.
Right. You're
for cheaper than the Easy Bake Oven.
The Easy Bake Oven back then.
Yes.
I thought that was so fascinating. And then I read about this rumor, and it was the 1960s, and there was a lot of fear around what people understood or not about even microwaves, right? Like what the technology was. But the truth about the Easy Bake Oven, as we all know, it was literally 2 100-watt light bulbs heating that Easy Baked Oven up.
Right.
The grossest thing that would happen is what? That was the real thing to worry about with the Easy Bake Oven.
That the light bulb would explode or something and get into your food.
That would definitely be a fear. And actually, you know what, Molly, now that you said that, I swear one of mine did. Didn't they get I think one of mine might have broke. I don't think it exploded, but I think it broke. Yeah.
That would be a fear. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it did break. I don't mind it explode, but I remember it breaking. But that's a good point. But actually,
Mold.
It didn't get hot enough. So when we talk about all of our...
Wouldn't bake it all the way through.
Right, remember it wouldn't bake it all the way through. So now I go to Jennie. Jennie, go back to our Easy Bake Oven days. What kind of bacteria could we have been ingesting when we were eating those brownies?
We could have been getting salmonella like every time we made that little heart-shaped cake in that Easy Bake Oven.
Yes. Right?
Those were so good.
It's so good.
They were.
Yeah. I mean, but I was laughing so hard when I read that because I was like, wait a minute. We were eating food that was like warmed up by a light bulb. And now Jennie doesn't use XYZ cutting boards. And Molly's like, I would never keep a leftover that long. And when Molly said that was her favorite toy, that she really loved the Easy Bake Oven, I was like, well, you were eating some half-baked food there for a while.
And it was good.
Yeah. And moms would actually trade recipes for things that would work inside the Easy Bake Oven. And then you would be like the cool girl on the block.
Well, yeah.
You had the most recent Easy
Did your mom do that for you?
Yes.
Your mom traded recipes? Oh, that's sweet.
We never traded recipes. We just put whatever we did, put it in there and go.
No, I think we treated it like a science experiment, me and my sister, for sure.
Yes,
it was more
like,
what can I put in this and see what happens? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, my brothers would try to scare me and, threaten to bake my Barbies inside the Easy Bake Oven and stuff like that. So then I would go kidnap He-Man or one of the WWE wrestlers and threaten to bake them in the Easy Bake Oven.
Typical boy stuff right there.
Yeah. I love that. That seems like a horror film right there, right? And speaking of horror, okay, I'm going to circle back to our Cabbage Patch Kid.
Okay.
So, Chucky was inspired by Cabbage Patch Kids, correct?
Yes.
In 1997, Cabbage Patch wants to make a comeback, right? So they come up with this doll that's called Snacktime Kids. Now, did you guys know about this? I didn't, because I wasn't playing with Cabbage Patch Kids in 1997 and didn't have kids yet. Right. So I had no idea about this. So this was like, what? So they come up with this doll that I want to find somehow, girls. We have to find it. Cabbage Patch Snacktime Kid. And the whole concept was that the mouth would open and close on the Cabbage Patch doll and snack time, right? Open and close. It was, I believe, run by its backpack. So if you took the backpack off, the mouth should stop moving. It was whatever mechanism, right? It was kind of take it off, you'll be okay. Well, something went awry and the mouth wouldn't stop moving. And 35 children that were reported had their like either their hair caught or their finger bit from this Cabbage Patch snack time. And just
that
so
is like a real life Chucky doll then.
Exactly. Parents were freaked out like it was Chucky because when they took the backpack off, I guess it wasn't always stopping.
Right.
And so there was like this whole like, oh my gosh, just like a real Chucky. Now, just to be clear, no kids were actually severely injured. But just the fear. Can you imagine if I would have freaked out and your kid's finger is in the mouth and it's like, it's still going.
Well, you would have been in the kitchen like getting a butcher knife to kill a snack time.
Wait a minute.
Patch Kid.
Oh, gross. The drama's about to end, 'cause gross. Stop asking for a friend. Taboos. Ick is what we do. Just science. Yeah, it's not so weird. Your gross out journey starts right here on Oh, Gross.
But do you actually feed the snack time or it just made the motion of snacking?
From what I read, it was a motorized mouth, okay? And then it had snack-shaped items that would go in it, but they were plastic.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like Baby Alive.
It wasn't like Baby
okay.
Alive. No.
Okay.
I don't know what they were thinking. No, it wasn't Baby Alive and it wasn't really eating food. But it had its like fake food, from what I understand,
Okay.
Okay.
to bite it down.
Okay.
And it was supposed to stop. And yeah.
Sorry, Marcus Dunson.
Yeah, exactly. Another horror movie. But it didn't stop. And so anyway, they ended up taking the doll off the shelves and there was no more
Well,
Cabbage
thank goodness.
Yeah, there was no more Cabbage Patch snack time. You know, speaking of Cabbage Patch Chucky and all that kind of good stuff, when I was doing some more research, I also found this toy that is by the same company that I'm going to show you a toy in a little bit. It's really popular right now on Amazon. It's the Zuru company, and it was called Smashers, and their tagline was "Smash the ball and collect them all." But the ball was an eyeball.
Oh, nice.
So
Nice.
the whole idea was like to smash the eyeball on the floor and then, right, or to pull it apart. And there was, I guess, things inside. It didn't do as well. I don't know, some other things. Maybe it's a little too horrific. But yeah, I was laughing so hard. I was like, smash the ball. But yeah, it was part of their gross series. But yeah, Smashers. I mean, you probably still can find it. It's not as popular as some of the other ones we're going to talk about later, but I was like, smash the ball. I mean, I love these taglines. I mean, smash the ball. Yeah, but there was like other things on it that said like over 100 to collect. And it's like, just open the eyeball.
Not sure about that tagline, but okay.
Well, I was wondering too, because you guys said that the Cabbage Patch, not museum, but what is the hospital?
The Babyland Hospital.
Babyland.
Yeah. I wonder if there's any snack time kids in there.
I mean, we could research it and see.
Just to circle back quick about the Easy Bake Oven, it was not radioactive. That was a myth. All right. But one more thing I wanted to point out about the Easy Bake Oven days is that I think it's really funny that everyone had this like false radioactive scare with the Easy Bake Oven in the 1960s. And it wasn't too far before this that literally kids could pay a nickel or something and go into a shoe store and put it in an x-ray machine and stick their feet in and take x-rays at shoe stores. Did you guys know this?
What?
Yes. So I know for sure in the 1950s in the United States, and in some countries, I think it still happened through the 60s, but it might have even started in the 40s here. Literally in shoe stores, they had x-ray machines and it was like a toy. Like
Wow.
kids would go
crazy.
in there and put in like a nickel and they would take x-rays of their feet.
I would want to x-ray everything on myself.
Right. I don't think it's very healthy, but my mom has like vivid memories of this. And she always told me, like, I think it's really funny when everyone's like, cover yourself. You know, if you're near somebody taking an x-ray and you go to the dentist and it's like, cover yourself. And she's like, and here we were just sticking our feet like a toy. Can I have another nickel? Taking x-rays over and over again of our feet.
Wow.
It was like a real x-ray toy.
Pretty fun. I mean, definitely pretty unhealthy, but pretty fun.
Right. The same thing with Easy Bake Oven. They had nothing to do. There was no radioactive material whatsoever, but they did end up upgrading the mechanism side from the light bulb because they think exactly what you were saying, Jennie, with the light bulb being there in Molly, that it could break, explode. And also it kind of freaked people out, I guess. So then they eventually like changed the toy and upgraded it
Interesting.
to be even better.
Do they still make an Easy Bake Oven?
They do still make the Easy Bake Oven, and it costs, I think, around $40 to $43.
That's not bad for a toy.
Which is funny because if you remember when it first came out in 1963, it was $15.60 back then, but that's the equivalent of $160 to $170 today with inflation. So that's a pretty expensive toy, I'd say.
I want an Easy Bake Oven. Sounds fun.
I bet your kids will love an Easy Bake Oven.
I think so.
Well, I just feel like Mike Killian would just figure out all the things he could put in there and try to explode them.
He totally would. Yes, he would.
He thinks he's Harry Potter, so he would think it's,
Oh,
Yes, mine would too.
And all these great stories is why we decided we had to do a second toy episode, and that's what we're going to do right now.
Absolutely.
Yes.
There is a toy called the Creepy Crawlers. Have you
I
heard
think
of
I
that?
remember.
I feel like I've heard of these.
I've heard of it, but was it our
Yes.
generation or is it older?
So it was from 1964, and
Okay.
it was developed by Mattel as, I guess, a line of creative toys. And it had little metal molds in various shapes and plastic goop, which was a liquid plastic compound that would come in this set. And then a thing maker, which was a heating unit that would cure the plastic. And it became a really popular product in, I guess, the do-it-yourself toy market. But it was called Creepy Crawlers.
Is it like plastic, like slime?
It's like gross creatures. I guess you would make like gross creatures.
Okay.
Okay.
And so people would really get excited, and they had commercials that would emphasize how excited the kids were.
How
of
gross it
making
was.
these gross creatures.
Oh, yeah. It was a big, gross toy.
Yeah.
And by the way, if there are any toy makers that would like to sponsor the podcast, we would love it.
Especially if
Yes.
it's a gross toy. Yeah. Wait, is the Creepy Crawlers the one? I think also, because when I was going down that rabbit hole, I came across like all the worst, most toxic toys and crazy things. There's a lot of toys that you come across from that era that were like not exactly safe.
Yeah.
I think the original Creepy Crawlers I read were made with some sort of chemical gel that they called like plastic goop. And it was toxic because of the fumes when it heated
Wow.
up. Yeah, it was actually
Wow.
toxic fumes.
I didn't know about that. I didn't know it was toxic, but I did know about how hot it could get in the heat.
Oh,
Yeah. The thing maker on it would reach temperatures over 300 degrees. So
What?
then
oh.
you've got risk of burns.
Oh my God, I would
Yes,
never let my
yes.
kids play with anything that got to 300 degrees.
Right.
I wonder what the age was on it,
I don't
too.
know. You would wonder what they would say on that. So I guess it got recalled in the late 1970s because children got burns and then chemical exposure issues. So
Well, that's crazy.
I wonder if any of the
300
kids
degrees.
ingested any of that.
Well, I would
Okay.
imagine.
well, I guess, especially with chemical exposure, kids put everything in their mouth.
In their
but-
mouth.
yeah,
They put
yeah.
everything in their mouth. And especially if
Yeah.
it's like heating up, I would think there's more of a tendency like, oh, I want to see what this texture would feel like on my tongue.
Right.
Well, that's creepy.
And so the CPSC,
Ugh.
which is the Consumer Product Safety Commission, started making new safety standards and
Based on
stricter
this toy?
regulations for toys, partially because of the discontinuation of creepy crawlers.
They're like, from now on, we can't have a toy heat up to 300 degrees. They didn't think of that before.
So they learned and they changed it because it came back out in the 1990s.
Oh, it did?
That's probably how we know about it.
It
That's probably how
did.
we know about it. Yeah.
And it had updated safety features. And so
it didn't get
that-
300 degrees.
It didn't get 300 degrees. And the chemicals were, non-toxic materials. So there weren't the harmful chemical issues with it. So
I'm
Yeah.
wondering if we have to do a whole separate episode on the 90s because the Cabbage Patch Kid was like Chucky. The creepy crawlies coming. I mean, maybe like how the 80s were the ugly toys, they said. Maybe the 90s were like
The
scary
retro.
horror.
Or like the retro,
Yeah.
reborn
Yeah,
I was going
toys.
to say reviving the old toys and making them better where you can still have the creepy crawlers, but they're not going to, kill
See,
you.
I was going a different way. I was thinking like we got creepy crawlers. We have the Chucky Cabbage Patch Kid. Like maybe the people were really dark in the 90s. It was like Tim Burton was getting big.
We should do something like that
Yeah,
to
like-
see.
I feel like a lot of the stuff that we watched and played with in the 90s, it was dark. It was dark. I mean, like even like I wore all black and chokers.
Oh, yeah,
I did too, Jennie. I know Jennie
Yeah,
loved her
of course.
chokers.
I still can't get out of the 90s.
We know.
We know.
We know, Jennie.
We had the really dark lipstick with the, giant liner.
But I'm wondering if there must have been an influence, now that I think about it, some of the toys that came out as well were just a little bit edgier.
Can we have people write in with their favorite toys or their grossest toys?
They can write us at our website, or they can hit us up at It's So Gross on our socials and tell us your grossest toys. And gross, by the way, we're redefining gross. Let's be clear here. Poop and boogers are not gross to kids, right?
They love it.
They love it.
The truth is that kids think it's great and we think it's gross, right? So gross toy could be whatever it means to you, right? It could be the Brussels sprout toy that your parents made you play with, your fake vegetables, right?
Right. And speaking of gross toys, so, y'all know that I love to pop pimples, right?
Unfortunately, yes. You told us how you'd like to go to the sunset and pop a boyfriend's pimple on a pier.
Yes. So there was a toy out called Pop and Play Pimples. It was fake zits for kids to pop, and it had the gooey ooze that came out of it. Unfortunately, it had limited appeal. I don't know why.
Wait, is that the one they would put on there? Wait, you put it on your physical face, right?
Yeah, you would put it and then
fake pimples. I remember seeing a commercial for that. It was like a fake pimple.
Pop them?
And then you would pop them,
physical
and the
pimple.
goose would come out.
So basically, people who have the pimple popping fetish, and kids, especially when they put it on them, the
goo, yeah.
Yep, I know what you're talking about. I saw that commercial.
Yeah, but there is also another game out called Pimple Pete. It's inspired by Dr. Pimple Popper.
Yeah.
It is still available.
That's out now. Yeah,
Yes.
It's a big one right now.
Pimple Pete. So we need to go and find that one too.
I definitely know that game because I know it's actually quite popular. Yeah, Pimple Pete. So basically that game is a nose and different things. And I think you're actually popping the pimples on the thing.
Ugh.
Molly's eyes are lighting up. She's like, let's get it.
Molly
Let's
wants for
get
Christmas.
it. She's like, all I want for Christmas is my
Pimple Pete.
Well, I have a surprise. So we were shocked. Just so we can talk to our audience for a second. It was funny because we talk about a lot of things that people perceive as gross, and they shouldn't. They should be normal. So in all the things we've talked about, from pubic lice to the barnacles on my head and what it could be up your butt from the bathroom in the airplane, the biggest reaction we got from people was about boogers, which everybody has. And all three of us were all like, what? The biggest reaction of oh, I can't handle boogers. It's a testament to what society and what we put on and label as gross.
Right.
Because we've been talking about this a lot. I ordered this. It's one of the top toys to show you girls.
Oh my gosh.
It is called Gooey Louie.
Gooey Louie.
Ready? Pick a winner. So Merry Christmas. Y'all get one.
Great.
Yeah. But this, and look at these kids' faces right here. They are so excited. They are picking a nose. And green boogers are shooting out. And he gets a cold. You got to watch out because you might pick one that makes him blow. So basically, they keep picking the boogers out. And then when he sneezes, it...
What is the age group for this?
It's 4+.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was laughing so hard when I saw this on the top, weird and wonky fun toys for this holiday. And I was like, okay. So folks, it was hard to listen about boogers for 3 minutes, but Gooey Louie is a winner.
Gooey Louie's that. It's funny that you have that because I also have something for you. And it includes boogers. So it's disgusting science. And
it's got boogers.
I have to tell you that I had to ban my children from coming in here last night because after they saw this, they were trying to steal it and open it, and I wouldn't let them before. It's disgusting science, and you get to make your own fake snot.
Oh,
what?
Oh my gosh,
okay.
Literally.
That's so cool.
We have to put this on the website. That's amazing. Yes. Disgusting science. It says make fake snot.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So, yes. So my children are very excited to make some fake snot so they can trick everyone. So they love boogers. They think it's hysterical, and they are going to make their own fake snot.
Oh my gosh.
But we as adults, it's like a gag reflex. But guess what? Adults can handle pubic lice.
But not boogers.
But not boogers and barnacles on the head. I had so many people tell me I have a barnacle too. Do you know that I literally, since that episode, I've had like 6 people be like, I have a barnacle. So I'm glad that I made everyone okay, that they can feel they can talk about their barnacles. Good. But we need to be okay with talking about boogers too.
That's what we're here for.
Exactly. We don't have to talk about it a lot, but just to make a good point, boogers is a big marketing for kids. Right? A lot of money to be made in boogers.
It is. Boogers and poop.
Speaking of poop.
Oh, we love poop.
Wait a minute. I have this. My son Jackson wanted this. It is the pooping reindeer.
Yay!
I heard about the pooping reindeer.
He poops candy.
Does he poop candy? Oh. We're going to describe this reindeer. So it's a reindeer. It's super cute.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's a reindeer.
And how old is Jackson?
He's 16.
And he still loves poop.
Well, I've even bought this for my dad before. I mean, things like this. So, yeah.
We
Poop
have
is
a pooping
popular.
reindeer too. The kids love the pooping reindeer. I mean, poop
Yes.
emojis are like the biggest thing right now. Having a poop emoji.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't tell anybody about this.
What is this?
It's called Shoot the Poop.
We have that game.
Do you? I'm gonna give it to Delaney and Killian for one of their little stockings.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious. It's literally
I love that.
It's shooting poop back and forth between a toilet, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
They're
love
really
it.
cute.
Yeah.
They have little faces on them when
They
you
look
take
like the
out
emojis. That's why I just pulled it out because it looks literally just like the emojis.
Yes, they're hilarious.
It's a pro, and then I love that the front cover says "Pro shot incoming." but Shoot the Poop and Gooey Louie can be found on Amazon right now.
Right?
So can Disgusting Science.
So can
and
Disgusting Science. It's Disgusting Science. I have a question. The one you got is just for snot, or is it other things too?
This is all different stuff with snot, but they have all different types of things you can do. So,
That's so cool.
So fun.
okay, speaking of poop emojis,
Okay.
stocking stuffers,
Yes.
I found these little poop pins.
Wait, I have the same one. No, mine's different. Wait, what's yours called?
Mine is called the poop boxer. And you push the button and like one of the buttons, they fart.
Wait. Wait, I have to press mine now. It says, oh, here. Mine's a weak fart. It's like kind of squirting out maybe a little Rhea. What's going on here? Hear it? Wait, listen to mine compared to yours. It's a tiny fart. It's like a squeaker out. Wait, mine says make 7 different rip-roaring fart sounds. It's the emoji.
Pushing the button.
I did the emoji farting pen. It's a stocking stuffer that I'm getting too because my kids love farting and pooping so much.
Yeah.
I need to get these for our kids, even though they're 16 and 20.
No, they're on Amazon. And this was like one of the most popular like things right now. Again, you're probably right because of the emoji. It looks.
Yeah,
they
the
literally
emoji.
they look like little poop emojis.
And they box each other. So like I got these because I thought my little boys,
Yours box each other.
they box each other.
Oh, I need to get that now. I want to return mine. Yours are better. They're boxing boots.
Yes.
Okay. I'm getting
That's
those because
genius.
Okay, because speaking of a toy, in our household, we have the Rock'em Sock'em robots.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Remember those? That's how we settle family disputes.
Oh,
Now
I
you
love
can
that.
do
Rock'em
it
Sock'em Road.
with the poop, the fart fighters, and they and they make sound of them. There's 2 different levers, so you can actually like, yeah, and they box with her and fart.
That's amazing.
Okay,
They're
is
literally
awesome.
punching each other's arms. We're going to definitely put this. We have to put a clip of that on the website too, not just on social, because this is
Yes.
so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Getting that tomorrow.
Exactly. We need to definitely get that tomorrow. And then when I went down, because I was like, what can I look for the girls for Christmas? Okay. And I found, did you guys know about this? I did
Wait a
not
minute.
know.
Wait a minute. It's not a breath blaster, is it?
I did not. Wait, I have to tell you too. My mom texted me and she wants me to clarify. She did not buy me the breath blaster for Christmas. It wasn't under the tree.
Oh, okay.
It was Christmas time, a family party, and it was a gag gift because I think she was mortified that she didn't want people thinking that she gives her children only breath blasters. So I need to clear that up. The reason why I told that story is I think it's funny that she always sought out the newest thing. But yes, the breath blaster was not main Christmas. No, it's not that. It's called Mega Gross Minis. Have you seen these?
No.
No, me neither. I'm really excited about it.
What is it?
So each one is like a surprise gross toy, some sort of terrifyingly gross thing inside.
I love it.
So you each are getting one of these too.
Okay.
Just so you know. But yeah, so should we find out what's inside?
Carrie,
Yes,
you've
please.
set the bar pretty high for Christmas gifts here for us.
Please.
And that takes a lot of work to get into that thing. What's happening here?
Also, oh my gosh. Well, there's some sort of directions I ignored that looks like I was supposed to tear there.
You better start opening this on Christmas Eve. My goodness.
Yeah.
So we had to have producers cut out 10 minutes while Kara got the bar.
We're back, folks.
By the magic of television, I am now going to be able to open this. And I want you to know there was no editing done in this podcast. And it did not take me 12 and a half minutes to try to get the wrapper off this gross mini to show you guys. I'm scared now. What is it? Okay. It says, Mick Maggots, I'm grubbing it.
Okay.
So that's a sticker? Is that a sticker?
I
What
don't
is
know. It's looks like a sticker.
that? Okay.
Okay. It says barf slime. We haven't touched on barf on this podcast. I would imagine that would be the same reaction to boogers, but barf slime.
Does it smell?
I didn't open it. I'm scared.
Open it up and smell it.
Oh boy.
We need to know.
But what's this other thing? There's like a bat. Hold on.
Wait a minute. How many things do you have to open in this?
ASMR, right, guys? So this ASMR.
So is that like the guy inside that bag?
I don't know what's happening. There's things. Oh, there's all little things. This says mega gross minis. Yeah, mystery. Okay, what's the mystery? Ah!
What is it?
Oh my God, I don't even want to hold it because it looks real.
What is it?
It says sewer flat pie, oven fresh, and it looks like there's. It looks like. Oh my gosh, this is so gross. It's got like a maggot coming out of it.
Oh, yeah.
It's so gross. Look at the back. Ew.
That's hysterical.
Oh, it's so gross. This is worse than a breath blaster. Hold on. Wait, here's the next one. Okay, I can handle this. This is a little more like spooky gross, I think. It says Santa Ooze. It's a booger skateboard.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Nice. Green booger skateboard.
Green booger skateboard. And there's more. And this is...
Where's the barf slime?
It's over here. I haven't opened it yet because I'm like too scared.
You have to open it and
You have to
smell
open
it.
it and smell it.
Well, it looks like there's 5 things in each one, guys.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
All right, here we go.
It's like a little treasure chest of gross
That's pretty
stuff.
cool.
What is this? It's a magnifying glass, but what's gross about that?
Maybe you could look at your maggot.
Oh, so you can look at your gross minis because they're called
Yes.
gross minis. So they won't be mini and they can be more gross too.
Mm.
Oh, I don't know that I'd want to look at the maggot with a magnifying
Ooh,
glass.
I would. I want to look at it.
Of course you would.
All right, here's my last one. Are you so glad I got you each one too?
Thank you.
Is
Tell
it
me what it
chunky?
is. I don't know. What is it? What is coming out of its mouth?
What is that?
Is that a maggot?
I don't know. Is there a name on the front? It says throwing up noodles packed with puke.
Nice. Okay.
That's funny.
These are the top gross toys.
That's so
2024.
I like it.
Coming in, and you really want me to open up the barf slime?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, please, and smell it.
I don't want to smell it.
You have to smell
have
it.
to smell it. I hope that it's scented.
It has to be if it's barf slime.
Sorry, I didn't get my nails done.
I hope it has chunks in it.
Is
Ugh.
it green? What color is it?
It's definitely green, I think. Okay, I'm going to pour it like here, though. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, it just looks like normal
okay.
slime. It's just normal.
Smell it.
Does it
smell
smell?
It's normal slime.
It doesn't smell?
I don't think so. No. No. I have one more because they make a mini. Should we open that one too?
Yes.
Do it.
Okay. This is called Zuru's Mega Gross Series 2.
Okay.
Okay. And these come in a 2-pack. So this is what I got my kids. So we're going to open these now. And these have 40 to collect. And I'm going to have to use the scissors this time because we are not going to wait for 30 minutes. I mean, already the advertising on the outside says Butella, I'm sorry. It's already said, I'm sorry. I was being Italian. I was being Italian. It says Buttella, like butt.
Yes.
Buttella. Buttella is what is on the outside of this package. And then it has a weird fly flying around the Butella like it's poop.
Let's see it.
Chucky sneeze sticker. There's another slime. But this slime is toilet slime.
Yes.
It's brown.
It's going to be brown.
That's going to be brown.
Yeah. Okay. Opening up the first package. I need better glasses. It's a maggot 2-minute noodles.
Ugh.
And it looks like this.
Yeah.
Bowl of maggots.
That's hysterical.
Yes. Maggots in minutes, it says. Like minute
Maggots
rice.
in minutes.
And it's a bowl with these little maggots coming out of it. Oh no, don't ruin my Kinder Surprise. It says kidney surprise instead of Kinder Surprise.
Surprise.
And it literally has a kidney coming out the top of the egg.
That's hysterical.
With what looks like fake blood. All right, what else we got in here? This is for you guys. Yes.
Uh-oh.
It's an Old Spice deodorant stick, but it says Old Lice.
No. Is there lice on it? Oh my goodness. I want that. That's
We need that.
It's
hilarious.
amazing. It's amazing.
We need that one.
Oh, it says Old Lice Original. And then it has little
Oh.
toxic things and little lice crawling on it.
Dude,
Oh.
we need that.
We
You
need
do-
that.
you
That's
need that.
perfect.
That is perfect for you guys. One of the most popular gross stocking stuffers right now is the Mega Gross Minis. So
I love it.
they're great. They're great. But what's really funny, just in general, again, is things that are gross have always been historically funny to kids. And to this day, I mean, the start of the fart was the whoopee cushion, and it is still around, right? That whoopee cushion has gone nowhere. Why? Because I don't like being the butt of the joke. but we all love sticking one, you know what I mean, underneath someone's butt.
We do. And speaking of farts, I did purchase 4 fart ninjas.
Fart ninja.
And
That's
so I'm
on the
gonna
list too.
And you move it. And
Does he
they
say fart ninja?
Yes.
Yeah. And there's all these different fart sounds when you move them. And so I bought 4 different ones.
And fart ninja is on the list too, right? Isn't that like the top?
It
That's
is.
one of the top.
It's one of the top ones. Yeah. And they
Yeah.
come in all different colors and they have like. He's still farting. Every time I move him.
The blue farting one looks angry. Hold on, hold that up. He looks angry. He's fart ninja and he's angry. He's like, I can't get my fart out.
So there's him.
Okay, dude's house is going to be really loud on
Really
Christmas
loud.
morning.
And then
Like really
we also
loud.
have this one.
Oh,
And then there's
wow.
one more.
Is there a happy fart? Because all those farters look angry. Oh, he's happy. He's getting it out. The farting ninja. I saw that on the list. But that's actually really smart because I was laughing so hard because in my head I was trying to think like what it must look like. It's a farting actual ninja.
And you can collect them all on the back. And he's farting now that I picked him up. But you can collect them all.
I love it.
General Foot, Thunder Blaster, Fuming Farticus,
Fuming farticus. That's
Now
amazing.
You Stink, Gassy Grasshopper,
Now
Stinky
You
Kicker, Cheek Burner, and Rip One.
Cheek burner. That's so hilarious. I love that. Cheek burner.
So here's another gross science toy, and you will not believe what it's called. Are you ready for this?
What is it called?
It's called
Super gross. Yay. Chemistry set.
Oh, that's really cool.
I love a super gross chemistry set. Oh, what is that? Is that a brain and eyeballs on there?
It is, yeah. There's brain eyeballs. So on this toy, you can make boiled boogers.
Well,
You can pop blood cells, watch a test tube vomit, dissect a brain, create gross guts, make bubbling blood, and you can make squishy eyeballs.
It's like a
This is-
vampire and zombie training kit, not in a chemistry set.
right? So this is National Geographic Super Gross Chemistry Set.
See,
Perfect.
did everyone hear
For the
that?
Ogros
Even National
podcast.
Geographic is is marketing boiled boogers. Maybe the boiled boogers are less gross and clean. I don't know. That's awesome.
I like that.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Pop
fantastic?
blood cells. I don't know what we're teaching people when we tell them to pop blood cells, but it's cool. I like it.
Well, I'm all about popping some blood cells, and it even shows it like squirting on the back.
That's amazing. Oh, and they're squishing the eyeball in the back too. Looks like they're about to squish the eyeball. That is so funny. Well, it's funny because I think in general, like on that list I saw, it was like they had the mega gross minis, which we have seen now. They had shoot the poop, but they also had flushing frenzy, which is basically a toilet plunge game.
Awesome.
Yep. They had, it was numerous poop slime things. Like poop slime is extremely popular, right? And then obviously the disgusting science is always a big hit at the holidays, which is totally gross. And then with farting ninjas, which you have. Yeah. Anything fart, poop, pen related is a top stocking stuffer for sure.
They think it's hilarious. My youngest son asked Santa last weekend for a farting poop emoji stuffy for Christmas. So, you know, it's just
Right. I mean, this is what kids are just thinking about. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right. The truth is, if you take the gross out of gross, it's fun, it's funny, and it's informative.
It is.
Right. And that's what this season's all about. This holiday episode.
Tis the season.
Tis the season.
Well, I just wish it was the holidays all day because I want to unpack gifts with you guys. I want to unpack toys, gross toys with you all day long.
Right.
And we have to investigate this snacking Cabbage Patch situation.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Maybe it's in the horror museum in Vegas. Like we're next to Chucky.
Maybe so.
I'm going to call Babyland Museum or Babyland Hospital and find out.
Right. So I think like everyone says the 80s, 86 was the ugliest toys and all this crazy stuff. And maybe we do have a theory the 90s are a little bit of a horror influence on toys. But in general, I think as we learned from Chuck too, toys going all the way back to 1930 in the whoopee cushion have always been gross and outrageous and funny. And that's what kids love and why. And adults, even though they lose the kid in themselves sometimes and they get a little too serious, they know it's funny too. Like
It is.
it's funny.
It's funny.
It's super funny.
My kids walk around and sing, "Oops, I farted again. It popped out my bone. Smells just like fried chicken. It's stinky, stinky."
And the thing is true, like poop isn't just for kids because I also saw on this list that the Piggy Poop fidget toy is marketed to adults. It's a stressful humor. And it's a
I
pig
want
that
one.
poops. It's a pig that poops that you get to squeeze in case anybody's looking for their own stocking stuffer. But our top gross toys to take away for this holiday season happen to be, right, ladies? We think the Mega Gross Minis rock, right?
Yes. Fantastic.
They are fantastic. We love the idea of the flushing frenzy, even though we didn't necessarily have it here. I mean, a game where you can actually plunge a toilet and catch flying poop, I think all kids are in, right?
Better than the real thing.
Better than the real thing because sometimes we all are catching poop as parents.
Yes.
Fart ninjas, I mean, amazing. Jennie proved that. Yeah.
Yes.
And my second favorite is going to have to say, I mean, I love my emoji farting pens that I got that are popular, but your farting fighter pen, which is actually boxing farts.
Yes.
I mean, that's pretty amazing. And the fact that you can get
That was my personal favorite.
yeah, right.
Definitely.
See two farts fighting each other is pretty
Yes.
amazing. Disgusting science kid. Jennie's favorite is the fake snot, but I also hear there's edible worms you can get too this season, which is pretty cool. Everything poop slime and poop Play-Doh is on the top list right now for Amazon and every toy place for stocking stuffers. So poop is not going away anytime soon.
Good.
Well, we all hope you have a good, fun, right? Holiday shopping, right? Remember that kids love the taboo and so should you, right?
Little poem.
Don't be afraid of it.
Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. And we hope that everyone has a happy holiday and safe new year. And we're super excited because in addition to our audio that you can get on all platforms, you will be able to get video. Yes, Oh Gross is going to have video in the new year on all of our platforms as well. Yay! So come back and join us for more gross fun. The first new episode will be on January 8th, but don't worry, we'll still have content in between that you can look out for. And January 2nd, we'll start dropping some of our older episodes, but in all video with some fun updates. So we're super excited.
Yes.
And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget, we have so much information on our website and on our socials.
Check out our website, ohgross.com, where you can let us know what your grossest toys are, either from childhood or from this year.
You can also hit us up on our socials at It's Oh Gross.
Also, keep an eye out on our socials. We'll be dropping fun new content all the way through the holidays because you know what? Gross doesn't take a break.
No.
Never.
Wow. I got to say it again, guys. Everyone needs to get the boxing farting pens.
Absolutely. Number one toy. Number one toy by
We
far.
all need to have an epic battle.
Oh, gross. Cause gross. Stop asking for a friend. Taboos. Icky's what we do. Psoriasis, podiatrist, and pinworms too. It's so gross. No need for strife because gross. Life is part of life. It's just science. Yeah, it's not so weird. We got the facts, nothing to fear. Oh, gross. It's just science. No, it's not weird. It's just science, nothing to fear. It's just science, so wipe those tears. It's boogers and Russian, that's turkey scratch.